The prosecution has rested its case in the animal cruelty trial of a handler whose carriage horse collapsed in Hell's Kitchen nearly 3 years ago. A veterinarian who examined the horse was called to the stand, and Alice Gaynor was in the courtroom and has more on today's testimony.
This video of a carriage horse named Ryder on the ground at 45th Street and 9th Avenue on August 10, 2022 went viral. The Manhattan DA's office alleges the horse collapsed after working a full day in 84-degree weather and that its driver, 56-year-old Ian McKeever, repeatedly tried to force the animal to stand, never offering water, ignoring signs it was in distress. The defense says the horse tripped and fell and was well taken care of. A forensic veterinarian who examined Ryder nearly 2 months after the fall was called as a witness by the prosecution and testified Ryder never should have been working on that day. The animal retired to an upstate farm, but was euthanized in October of that year. A necropsy was done. She said cancer was found in multiple organs. The final diagnosis, T-cell leukemia. The effects of that likely were a contributing factor in the animal's collapse, she testified, but not the sole cause, adding not having enough fat and muscle, the heat and long day. He was pushed beyond his limit. The defense called the director of veterinary public health services for the city to the stand. She testified before they sign off on horse licenses, a vet has to submit a certificate of health. Christina Hansen, the chief shop steward for Central Park Carriage's TWU Local 100, testified Ryder was in the stall next to her horse. Hansen said she saw Ryder most days, calling him bright and alert, that he never struck me as being an unhealthy horse. The defense called an expert witness, currently the equine veterinarian for the NYPD, a former horse racing vet. Prosecutors pointed out the doctor has been repeatedly fined with the state's gaming commission and faced other suspensions. He examined Ryder after the collapse and says he appeared responsive, but right away thought the horse had neurologic issues and was underweight.
Ian McKeever is expected to take the stand in his own defense, then closing arguments. In Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor, CBS News, New York.
McKeever has pleaded not guilty, and if convicted, he faces up to a year behind bars.